Okay guys, we are back with another game development session, especially now that War of the Visions is in extended maintenance. What a perfect time to start streaming myself making a game. So not only is the maintenance part of the reason why I'm here trying to work on this, but I accidentally I wasn't really planning to. I showed my Japanese teacher the demo. What is this music right now? Okay, wait a second, it got better. Sounds like it's from Katamari Damacy. Yeah, it is. So I told my Japanese teacher that I would show him the demo, and yes, War of the Visions is still down. Show him the demo. But like I was planning on working on this during the vacation. So he's like, oh yeah, let's show it to the students tomorrow. And just like, I wanted to show them like a finished product. I mean, I'm sure they're still gonna appreciate it, but this is far from a finished product at this point. I wanted, since it's basically tomorrow, there was a lot of things that I wanted to do that I haven't gotten a chance to do. And I'm gonna try to write that stuff down here onto my notepad so that I can have an idea of what I want to do. So first thing I would definitely want to do is have a win screen. Another thing I want to do is I'll try to explain them after I finish writing out a list. So have a win screen. Another thing I want to do is have the rotating items so that, you know, the kids can see where they are and, you know, go right to them. I want to make more landscape, so like not just like mountains and like cliffs and whatnot, ledges, but I also want to make like trees and rocks and stuff like that, just to make the world look a little bit more alive. And I was thinking to put an invisible barrier around the world so that the kids don't fall off. But I think I'm gonna somehow allow them to fall off if they can figure out how to fall off. But I was thinking of just putting up like mountains just to kind of box the player in, and trees and whatnot. I'll figure something out. So speaking of falling off the planet, that seems to still be happening and I don't really know how to control it. So what I'm gonna do is, if you fall through the ground, I'm just gonna like spawn you back up. So I'm just gonna call that respawn. Okay, so actually let's take a look at what we have. And I think the thing right now is that my movement speed, for whatever reason, on my MacBook and on my PC, the movement speed is completely different. Actually, this is pretty good. It's not terrible. I think, hold on, I think on Windows it depends on the size of the screen for some reason. Yeah, that's way slower now. Okay, let's minimize this and then just try to make it as small as possible. It's not like super fast, but it's faster than the maximized speed. All right, so yeah, there's definitely a difference there. I don't know why that is. I thought it wasn't happening, but like, I guess it just, on Mac, it just doesn't happen for whatever reason. So that was probably part of it. What is this static? I didn't realize I made this static. How? Okay. So yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make the terrain smaller. So what I'm gonna do is just box the player in, just like I said already. Before like we keep going too far, let me just open up the script. Gotta say the program is actually behaving, or at least it was on Mac. I don't know if it's gonna keep behaving on Windows. So I'm a little bit happy about that actually. So respawn vertically, let's just call that. Okay, so windscreen, aside from the windscreen, I also want the item, I want the game to say that the item is correct or not. So just correct or wrong item. And I can't type apparently. And sort of a, what do you call that? A stretch goal is to have 3, like if you get 3 wrong, you're out. 3 wrong equals lose. I'm also using a Japanese keyboard, so sometimes I'm gonna press the wrong keys when it comes to the number keys. 3 wrong equals lose. So that's a stretch goal, to use Kickstarter terms. Okay, let me just check the chat, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, you know what? I don't have the chat overlay thingy. Okay, good. Still can't really see that, but that's fine. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep writing down things as I think of them. As I run the game, I should probably think of more things. And my Microsoft Visual Studio is frozen, so all right, so yeah, so this is a pretty good speed. All right, so here's how it's working, just so you guys can see. So I have this randomized, and it took me a bit to figure out, because what was happening is that I was getting the same item on the menu like 2 or 3 times. Then I changed it so that item number 2 can't be the same as number 1. But then what would happen is I would get like egg, onion, or something like that. So then I had to rewrite my code to make it a little bit more nicer looking. And I made an array and everything. It was, I feel like, accomplished that I got it to work. So I'm happy about that. But now the menu is completely, it's randomized. I mean, it's not completely, I guess it's less random now, to the fact that when you get the, I lost my train of thought. When you get an item, you can't get 2 of that same item. All right, looks like this is done, maybe. You can't get the same item twice, so it's a little bit better in that sense, game-wise. It's less random technically, but it's better. So I had the text show up on the sign, so that's actually one thing that I want to do, actually. Text on sign. Look like this. So right now I have the text actually following Hikonian. So it's technically on the screen, but it's like really just following like right in front of the camera. So it looks like it's on the screen. The reason I did that was because the UI text, like I could just put it onto the UI, but I was having trouble aligning it. But I think I can do it now, because I realized if I have this on free aspect, then it's kind of messed up. If I do 16:9, we already know that's going to be 16:9, so I can just put it in the right spot. All right, so I picked up the egg. Now I have a whole bunch of different items, and I added the pickup to all of them. I was having an issue where it wasn't registering on the pot, but I realized that it was because I think it was pig was supposed to be pork, so I changed pig to pork. So now it's working, and then there was some like little typos and things like that. So okay, so since egg is one of the ingredients, it's gonna go into the basket, into the pot, and it's just gonna stay there. I kind of want to check mark with item. So I want to kind of like cross off the item, or just have a check mark here as I put the item in. Okay, so one thing I don't have at all is sound. So, well, I guess we don't really need sound. If you notice here, the word egg is kind of clipping through the floor there. That's because this is like an actual like object. So it's kind of getting blocked by the screen. Actually, I think I could fix that by putting this on the top layer here. The UI. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it's still happening. It's not a huge deal because I plan to move this over here. What I want to do is when you stand in front of the sign, then the menu comes up. Of course, I need to give the sign a rigid body. All right, so I guess this doesn't have a rigid body. That's fine. All right, so another thing that I want to do is have the item like explode or something when you get it here, so that you kind of like this looks bad, especially when you get two items. So like onion, it's just gonna stack on top of each other. So I wanted to just like explode into fireworks or something, but I think that's really correct or wrong item. I think that's going to be part of that. So that's going to be step one of that. Okay. So I probably want to add collision to the pot and to the sign. I made them triggers. So I may not be able to undo that. Oh wait, this doesn't have a rigid body. Okay, that's why. I thought it did. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. So rigid body. Let's see what difference that makes. Oh no, I don't want to use gravity. Oh, there it goes. It fell through the ground. Because it's a trigger, not a whatever a non-trigger is. I'm still walking right through it. I guess that's because it's the trigger. Alright, so I'll just leave it alone. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll... No, I'm gonna leave the rigid body. So actually, let me continue back to what I was doing. So again, here the list of ingredients is random again. It's just randomized. So there you go. It's a completely different, well, it's not completely different. It's within, I think it's only a possibility of 3 different things per group. And there's 3 groups: vegetable, carb, or I guess starch, vegetable, starch, and meat or egg, So I have egg, that's one of the items. So you can do that. Onion, bam. Carrot, or not carrot, corn. So I definitely want him to be able to move faster. Corn. Bam. And fish. So this fish, I try to copy the one from the textbook, but it looks a little weird. All right, so there. Once I have all 4 ingredients, the word "you win" comes up. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of that coming up, I'm just gonna exit this entire scene and then just go to a new scene. And you know, it's gonna say "you win," but I think I'm gonna try to make them dance or break dance or something, because the kids love Fortnite. So if they could see him dancing, they would love that. And maybe I could even throw in the Fortnite song or something. Or the Kirby song. Alright, so I just thought of something there. Oh yeah, so here's another thing. I don't want you to be able to do this. You can pick up one item and you can pick up the second item. So I don't want that. And actually, those are both part of the thing. So let me do sweet potato and onion. So that's actually looking kind of cool, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But this is kind of cheating, really. Maybe I'll just leave that in because it'll be funny. I don't know. I'm sure they're just gonna go. They're just gonna appreciate the game already, so it'll be fine. The camera should be over here. Okay, so I think this is attached to the camera. Right, so I put it here. Excuse me. I want to try to keep this high so that they can see where they're going. Because if I keep it like that, I mean, you can still see, but I want like a good bird's eye view. All right, so maybe I'll leave this in, but one of the things I want to do is carry one item only. All right, so landscape. Okay. Check mark with item. I'm sorry, I'm like tired today, guys. Okay. I feel like super sleepy. All right, so let me try to draw. Like this has been bothering me, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of fixing this up. Like look at this thing right here. What is this brush? Oh, I forgot about opacity. Forgot that was a thing. All right, just want to make this look like reasonably okay. There's a little lump there. All right, I can see like random lumps over here. Not a huge fan of that. What? As much as I want to make this look nice, I also don't want to spend forever trying to get this to work. Okay. It's looking like reasonable-ish. Okay. Okay. All right, so my original plan, let me go grab my backpack. By original plan, I mean my original sketch. Okay, here we go. So my original sketch, I have like a little bridge, which I may not be able to do. I'll give it a shot. Where am I pointing here? Right here. I have a little bridge. Oh God, this is so hard. I have this little bridge here. There's a pot and the sign, so that's there. I have a river. I started doing this little farm here. I got these rocks over here and bushes. So what I really need to do is make trees and bushes and then sort of just extend the size of this farm. So I was kind of trying to work on this farm a little bit. Hold on, let me just paint this because it's, again, it's annoying me. It just looks weird, I don't know. Set height. Height is 1, I think. Okay. I don't know. That's just bothering me, okay? And then this is what I kind of started doing is have like a farm looking area. But I think here the farms are like, wait a second, if I change this to 0, then all right, can I do -1? Oh, I can. Okay. So the thing is, like, here our farms are kind of like lower than the road level, so I think they're going to be more used to that. So I'm going to try to just do that instead of, I had it raised, which looked pretty decent, but I want to try to make it lower so that it looks like what they're used to. Like literally their school is right by a bunch of farmland. Okay, so let me just want to make this bigger. And literally I think like some of the main kanjis are like farm, or what is it called? Rice field, so it's like, it's gonna look like the rice field. Okay. Trying to make this look like, I'm like really OCD trying to make this look square. Alright, I'm gonna do like a 4x4, a 2x2 I mean, for 4 total. And what I'm gonna try to split the crops. Like, I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, to be honest. I want to make it seem like the farmer arranged this in a specific way. Oh yeah, let me just draw a couple of rice fields here. Or rice fields, farm fields, whatever you want to call them. Farm plots. Okay, so just one more here. Then I'm just gonna do the same thing where just give it those lines. They don't really look lined up like that here, but I think that's how they are in games, so they'll probably just understand what those lines mean. They are kind of lined up, but it's not that blatant with like the soil. That soil line, that brown soil line that you see down here. Alright, so yeah. Oh wow, that it's like losing the tail. That's funny. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit here. And I wish there was a better way to get this more exact, but... And again, guys, I'm using Unity, if you don't know. It says Unity. I should have used that in my YouTube tags for the algorithm, but maybe I can still do that. Unity. I'm trying to figure out how to get this to like show up in the right searches and whatnot. Unity. What's it called? Unity 3D, I guess. Unity 3D. Unity game. I know you guys are thinking Unreal is probably better, and it might be for certain things, but honestly, Unity has been around for indie developers for a long time, so I'm gonna stick with Unity for right now. And they've been free the whole time, or as far as I know, they've been free for at least longer than Unreal, so I just give them respect for that. I don't really respect Epic all that much anymore, so. Oh man. I'm gonna annoy myself. I'm gonna OCD myself trying to get this like into a perfect square. My opacity is still at 54, man. Maybe I should work on getting that correct. There we go. Man, I love Mario 64. Just listening to the song. It's just reminding me. Final Fantasy X is pretty good too. Not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, back to -1. -0, -1. Okay. You know what? I think this is good enough. I'm gonna be at this all day. Ugh. I have a word stuck in my mind. Sashiburi. It's equivalent to long time no see. I heard somebody say it yesterday and then I looked it up and then somebody said it again today. So just like, it's taking over my mind. Okay, that looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna go any crazier than I've already been going. Alright, so let's make these lines. And it's annoying because the level of detail, if you zoom out, the level of detail changes. And that's making it look like it's uneven. But it seems like it's not. Okay, so that looks like it's a good brush size. Whoa. Maybe not. Might be too big. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. 4. Just gotta be slow with it, I guess. Damn, I got the urge. I just got the urge to like go out to like a 7-Eleven or a Lawson, a Combini near me, and just get some food. I don't really find their food to be the best or the cheapest, but they do have a lot of options. Generally, in terms of buying food here, I prefer to just go to the supermarkets because the supermarkets have the same kind of like prepared food that the convenience do, except A, it's cheaper, and B, they got more options. I think they have better options, in fact. Because like the convenience stores, they have like meals that are made to be like bento, like little lunch boxes, little lunch trays. But at the supermarket, it's more of a like you can find like items that you can make part of your meal. Like for example, you can get pieces of chicken, right? And then you can get, oh, that was a good one. Why did I undo it? And then you could get like a rice ball separately, or like rice on its own, or you can get like a little bag of noodles. And you can just mix and match and make yourself a nice little cheap meal. All right, so it looks like there's a little bit of a blur between there. But honestly, this is good enough. Ugh. I got used to the Blender hotkey, so I'm like holding shift and it scrolls like way faster. Didn't this song just play? This might be another version of it. I think I have 2 versions of this soundtrack. Yeah, it's the other version. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit because my hand is not steady for this far away action. Oh yeah, by the way, last time I was streaming, I thought I was being too loud and somebody like knocked on my door. But what really happened, I think what really happened is that I think I had made some rice or something. And I did let it cool down because you're supposed to before you put it in the fridge. But something about the the container I put it in, just like, I don't know, the pressure built up somehow, and then it just exploded. But it didn't really like explode, so I didn't notice it. All it did was like undo the lid. And then what happened was that I noticed that the lids were undone on both of them, and I was like, wait a second. And then I think I heard like a much quieter pop the day after. And then I checked, and it was like, I still didn't really know what it was, but like the only thing that it could have been was a rice container, one of the rice containers. So I was like, oh man, that must have been it. So right now I don't really care if I'm being loud or anything. Besides, that's not something a Japanese person would most likely do. Cause like, if you really think about it, if I'm being loud, the people that are hearing me are either on the right side or on the left side, right, of my house. So I would know instantly, like, if it was one of them, like, let's say I wanted to fight them for whatever reason, I would know exactly it's 1 out of 2 chance of getting the person. So doing something like that would probably be a bad idea. All right, so now that I'm thinking of checking the correct thing, so I'm thinking of also just doing multiple of each item. So check if item already in soup. Oh, I kind of want to make like a little fire. Fire under pot. Fire or logs. Just make it a little bit more realistic. Right, but yeah, I think the windscreen shouldn't be that hard to do. And I think it would win me a lot of points. Especially if I could get the Fortnite music in there. That would be awesome. Alright, I think I'm being too slow with this. What I should do is just clean this up with the green thing. Alright, 2 more. Okay. I think it'll be easier to clean. And then kind of just redo this part. Yep, that was much faster. Oh wow, that's thick. But this is much faster to clean it up. Okay, well, there you go. I've increased my productivity. And again, I just did the Blender hotkeys. Okay, so my OCD kicking in once again. Wanting to do it exactly on the same space that I did over here. But I think I'll just not do that. Or not care if I do it correctly or not. Okay. So I also got to be careful not to make myself do the inverse. If I paint it all brown, then I'm gonna have to make green stripes. Oh, come on. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Looking good. Terrible job there. But we're good. I don't know why it's easier to erase than it is to draw, but hey. If we had perfect like instant erasers in real life for pencils, I'd be a much better artist. Crap, that was terrible. And I'm zoomed out again. By the way, there's an album called what's it called? It's Final Fantasy VII mashup album. There's one for Zelda called the Ocarina of Rhyme. Final Fantasy VII one. Forgot what it was called. But it's really good. And that song that just played just reminded me of the mashup version. Where the guy says, you know, he came with more rhymes than molecules of air. I was just like, oh yes, that's a lot of rhymes. I don't know if I could play that due to copyright issues, but I definitely want to hear that song right now. Alright, let's try to make like these lines quickly. No, that was terrible. Okay, at least I erased it mostly quickly, so that's good. I see why it's erasing is better. It's because I can lean it to the left. And I want it to be green one square to the left, so it's easier to just do that. Just kind of come in slightly. Got it. Yeah, obviously some are longer than others, but just gonna leave it alone. I might do one more line here, actually, and then maybe change the height to accommodate. You know what, guys, I think I try to be too much of a perfectionist because the Japanese teacher he already just wants to show them. Because to him, I mean, this is already impressive enough. They're gonna get their minds blown already with this. But yeah, in my mind, I just want to be like perfect. Just because I'm like a game I want to be like a game designer. Not that I like work as one. But there's a lot of things in games that like are so like I don't know, so always there, I guess. Not really sure how to better say that. It's always consistent across like all games that you don't even notice. You don't even notice it as a feature. Right, it's like a win screen when you win. Like you don't think anything of it, you just think that it's there, right? You know, being able to reset the game. You know, that's something you really couldn't do back in the day. You had to press the actual reset button, but now it's something you can do from within game in most games. So now that I actually drew all of this, I'm thinking I should have probably just put the farms in different spots. Kind of wish I could copy and paste. Kind of wish I could copy and paste. Create neighbor terrains. Paint tree. Paint details. Should I just use this tree feature? Wait a second, can I use my own trees? No trees defined. I can make my own trees and just paint them with this. Add tree. Please assign a tree. I'm guessing that if I use this, it might help to randomize the trees a little bit, but it also might take care of whatever the collision detection is on its own, like a better way than I would. So Let me go make a tree. Actually, like, I think I already have a tree. I do have a tree. Let me just export it as its own thing. In fact, the tree's in this project, actually. I hate when I find like a random little piece of skin on my hair or something. Alright. Blender. I might need to brush my teeth, man. Oh, my bad. I'm not even on screen. I feel like my teeth feel nasty right now. Alright, icon. Acorn eco farm level. There we go. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just grab a tree. So actually, let me grab the tree. But I think I can also like do the same for rock, bush, etc. I don't know if I define them as trees or define them as another terrain, but I think they're gonna make my life easy if I do that. If I do it their way instead of trying to do my own thing. Alright. So I think I got everything mostly highlighted. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do this in as little steps as possible, so that I can undo my way back. Actually, I don't really have to undo my way back, so it doesn't matter. You just reload the file. Alright, so I just want to save this as a tree. Now, actually, it's pretty close to the middle there, so... Oops. I'm just gonna move it, GY, GX. Okay, so it's right there in the middle. And then just file, export, FBX, and then bookmark it to models. Yep, so tree. Export the tree. Okay, so revert or open recent. Don't save. Okay, so the same thing, except now I'm gonna do a rock. Yes. One rock only. You only get one rock to chance to rock. And again, I don't really need to do this in the least amount of steps. Just do it, man. Just do it. Okay, so just to check in on myself, I feel like I haven't been doing anything useful in terms of the checklist. So let's try to stick to the checklist. I think sometimes in my mind I get to the point where I want to do whatever's easy. Z. Or Z. S. X. I want to do whatever's easy, so I just feel like I'm getting something done. More so than do whatever the best thing is. So yeah, I feel like the things on the list, there's going to be certain things that are going to be way more worth doing than other things. It's going to count for more, in other words. Stone. So I think I should try to prioritize the list that way. And obviously sometimes the things that count more are like the hardest to do. So maybe figure out what is worth the most, and then what can be just kind of try to order it like what's worth the most and what's the easiest to do, and then just try to figure out what I'm doing, which to prioritize like that. Here, let's get rid of these guys. That didn't really work all that well, but hey. All right, let's try this. Okay, that didn't really do that much more. Damn, I want to play Skyward Sword again. But yeah, I got way too much other stuff to play. I had to quick favorites, what the heck. Alright, let's move this to the middle too. GY. GX. Move it up a little bit actually. You are now a bush, my friend. So yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like this is like almost like I'm doing a side quest of finishing this game, but this is actually one of the things. Except I found like a different way to do it than what I thought it would, than how I thought it would do it. All right, so tree. Add. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything added there, but oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see. Why did everything become blue like that? Oh, click to paint trees. All right, let me try to put it like right here. First of all, this brush is huge. Tree height random, brush size. Tree density 83. 10,000, yeah, okay. Right, I don't know, maybe this isn't the right kind of file format or whatever. Bend factor. Cast shadows. Alright, whatever. Let's go back to the notepad. Landscape. So, landscape, let me just mark that. Let me just mark that with... we have an equal sign there. The equal sign. Like 2 equal signs. So, it's kind of done in progress / done in progress. So let's say 5 is complete. I don't know, I'm just making random things up. Rotating items. So I was thinking with the animals, I would just rotate them, but with some of the vegetables, I'm gonna tilt them to the side so that, for example, well, the onion probably not. Well, maybe I could probably still tilt it. Well, yeah, maybe I'll tilt everything. But yeah, look, the corn doesn't really look all that corny. The cabbage doesn't really look that cabbagey. Okay, oh yeah, there's some weird like overlap on the cabbage. But like, kind of hard to notice in game, so. Alright, so I think let's try to prioritize these. So windscreen is probably the one I want to do the most. Rotating item is going to be super easy to do. I'll just write one script for the rotation, which is like 1 line. I think I already have that from another game. So yeah, landscape is pretty important. So this one is like it can be like 3, whatever. It's gonna be so easy to do, it doesn't even matter. Respawn vertically. That's not even like, that's pretty good. We'll do that as 4. Explode. That should be like relatively easy. It's just, I think it'll take some doing, and I'm sorry, I'm like moving out of frame of the camera. I think I rotated my TV a little bit, and that's why I'm out of frame. Okay. But yeah, exploding, I can make some things disappear pretty easily. The exploding part of it would be a little bit hard, I think. But I've done it before, so I can use some code that I have. I can figure it out pretty easily using my old code. Crap. Okay, that's okay. All right, so yeah, that I don't mind giving that a 5. And okay, so correct the wrong item. Stretch goal 3, wrong equal lose. Check if item already is in soup. Yeah, I think I like that order for those sub things. Text on sign. I do want to do that. So let's give that a... 6 is perfectly fine for that. Check mark with item. Okay, so that's really over here. Oh no, that's part of the text or sign, so let's make that a stretch goal, I guess. Carry 1 item only. Carry 1 item only. Check if item is already in soup. So this is really like number 100, really, because this is not really that important. If they put 2 of the same items, who cares? Fire or logs in their pot. That can be number 99 because it doesn't matter. So 2 things like number 98. Not that there's gonna be that many things, but number 98 could, I want to make like like, okay, so right now when he walks into the river, he goes down. Oh, now he's moving like super fast. He goes down a little bit. So what I want to do is try to make like a little block. Make the water like a block, right? And then just give it the same texture so that it looks like he's going into the water a little bit. You'll see when I do that, if I do that. All right. So yeah. Was that going to be 98? Yeah. Water depth. Let's just call it water depth. And then there was another thing that I had just at the tip of my mind. Oh, filling the pot with water or like liquid. So that's going to be number 97. For right now, I might change that to like one of the actual numbers. Liquid pot liquid. So as soon as you add the first item, it'll start, like it'll just make some like orangey, like broth colored, let's call it broth. Some broth colored liquid inside the pot. Broth. Okay, that already seems like a lot of things to do for one day, for one night. I've already been at this for... I installed Snapchat and I keep getting like these notifications for random things. I've already been at this for almost an hour, so... Okay. Kind of want to eat again. Oh, I forgot I was going to eat some... I made some beans, I was going to eat them. Okay. Alright, so yeah, windscreen I feel like is important for me. So I think I'm gonna try to do that. So it's gonna be really simple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just open up a new level, and the level is just gonna be like a floor or whatever, a ground. So maybe I'll just make it grass. Maybe I'll make it grass with some trees in the background or something. And it's gonna load up Econia and the camera and everything. And it's gonna say you win. So just like this. I think this is it. Oh my bad. That's actually a script. So wherever this is, it just says new text. So whatever. That's the UI. All right. So whatever. It's gonna say you win. And so what I'm gonna try to do is just keep it there for like, I don't know, 5 seconds, do a little dance, and then kind of just work from there. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Oh yeah, I have porn bots. On my stream, okay. All right, so let's go here. Give me a second here. Gonna go to Mixamo. Mixamo. Kind of feel like brushing my teeth right now, so I might just do that. Power mission. And I'm also kind of looking at my King of Fighters here. Alright, so let me log into Mixamo and not dox myself. So I think I signed in automatically. Oh yeah, I would have doxed my emails. I mean, I guess I don't care if you guys email me. I mean, I guess this is going on the random internet and anyone could really access it, so I guess probably a good idea to not expose my email. Alright, so this is what I have in Mixamo. So this is just like a version of the same character but without any helmet or clothes or anything. And I had to do this because I don't know, this Mixamo doesn't really understand if you have too many items that are too separated. So I had to sort of just upload this plain model. Usually if I would have done the model correctly, then it probably would have been fine, but I did it like a really quick way. So it's not super fine, but actually I'm kind of glad I did do it that way because I learned how to do it. I learned how to fix it afterwards, so I don't have to worry too much about the model being perfect. I'm here looking at my King of Fighters, sorry. Trying to see what to spend my energy on. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the core dungeon, I think. Core dungeon. I'll do the experience dungeon too, but I think the core dungeon. I'm always running out of cores. Alright, so yeah. If I guess I can search for dance, or yeah, there's a category for dance. And I actually I tried to Google like Fortnite dance and it looked like something came up, so I might be able to find something for that. But yeah, if I can give him one of these and have him just dance it out, those kids are gonna flip. Especially if he does a random dance every time you win. So there's like a little hip hop thing. There's like a Cabbage Patch. Oh, actually, yeah. The shadow makes it look weird, but can I turn off the shadow? Peloton rotate. Skeleton view. That's hilarious. Energy level high. Energy level, please. Overdrive, arm space. Okay. You get the idea. Roomba dancing. That's funny. If I can get him to do like a, what do you call that? Like a idol dance? Like a K-pop looking dance? It's kind of weird. Okay. A little break dance here. I hope they add sturdy to this. That would be amazing. Samba, swing, hip hop move. Oh, flare. Yo, that's hilarious. The fact that his head goes through the ground is amazing. All right, so yeah, download that one. That one looks great. With skin. I forget how to do this. Yeah, just do the regular, the Unity one, actually. I think that usually works. All right, so I think if I add these, I should be able to easily attach it to the model. I'm hoping that it works. Robot hip hop dance. The only thing is that his arms are so short. But that's a pretty good one. Can't really tell what he's doing, but it looks pretty expressive, so I'm gonna go ahead and download that one. Oh, my teeth hurt. Oh, yeah, I should brush my teeth. I'm eating way too much sugar. Okay. Robot dancing. House dancing. Like a TikTok dance is kind of what I mean. Shuffling. Oh, yes. That looks like Fortnite. Brooklyn Up Rock. Yo, that shadow is like killing me right now, bro. I can't see what is happening. Do the skeleton view. Hip hop dancing. Do the wave. That's funny. Samba dancing. Hip hop dancing. Oh, this is in TikTok. Somebody probably got it from this site. Oh my god, his head is so low. Otherwise, that would be amazing. I'm gonna try to fix that. But I think his arms might be too small for that one. Like anything where he flips would be amazing. It looks like the animation is cut off though. I could probably work with that one. Northern spin soul. That might be good. Northern soul spin. That's amazing. Yeah, anything that's a spin or a flip would be great. I just don't like when the thing gets cut off like that. Okay, that one looks pretty good. So, dancing twerk. I hope they add dancing twerk to Addison Rae in War of the Visions. That would be amazing. Twist dance. Oh my god, that's in Fortnite. Okay. Ooh, that one at the bottom. Let me see how that looks. Why does it cut off like that, bro? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I probably should slow that one down, actually. Whoops. Okay. Salsa dancing. Swing dancing. That looks kind of funny, but it's really hard to see. All right, let's download that one. Probably not gonna keep all these. Just I want to see how they look like in game. And honestly, I'm gonna try to get one working and then go from there. All right, there's a lot going on in this one, but it's awesome. All right. I think maybe. Oh my god, the Thriller, that would be amazing. The chicken dance. All right. That's hilarious. Okay, keep that one. The hokey pokey. The loop is not that good. A moonwalk? Oh, it looks a little, too short. There's a lot of dances apparently. Starting to a flare. Oh, don't tell me I have to piece these things together. Oh no. Jazz dancing. That's a download. If I could get these to work, that would be great. Dancing maraschino. It's the snake hip hop dance. If his arms were longer, this would be amazing. It looks like it would work though. I tell you, man, I'll throw all these dances and I do not care. Give them something to unlock. Dancing. Looks like a ballet. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll give them something to unlock. Oh, I forgot the important thing that I do want to do by the end of today is actually, like, if you guys want to play it, feel free. That's going to be like, let's give it number 7 to upload it to a website. So that they can play it. Because they're going to have vacation, so I'm hoping that they can just play it at home. Oh, and then I also, I wanted to add clues like location clues, like it's in the farm or it's in the forest or on the mountain or something like that. All right. So those might actually be lower in priority or higher in whatever, man. Higher, lower, whatever. Oh, that's a good one. Did I get that one already? I have no idea. Oh wow, salsa. I've seen that on the salsa dance floor. Silly dancing. Breakdance swipes. Oh my god. Oh, it's not continuance, man. Oh, sip stack. A 6-step. His head just goes through the floor, huh? Let's try and see if we can get that to be a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, headspin start, breakdance footwork. Macarena. Belly dance. Hip hop dance. Kind of hard to see. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Again, it kind of really depends on how the shadow comes out in the game. Male dance pose. This shows promise here. Okay, that one looks dope. Alright, I'm at the point where I have like way too many. Hip hop dancing, yeps. Yes, sir. Alright, page 2. Alright, genre dance. How do I choose this genre? Oh. Flip. Anything with a flip would be great. Front flip. I want him to stand in place. Oh no. There's usually a checkbox for stand in place. I don't know where it is now. Alright, so I think the game should be short enough that like they can just do all these dances. They can just find all these dances. Man, that's so good. I wish it could just stand in place. Oh, here's an in place. So if I could get that without running. Okay, perfect. Maybe a little slower. All right, this is a little, I'm having like way too much fun here. I need to get back on point. Macaco slide. Oh, macaco, like a capoeira? It is. Too bad it looks so crappy. Esquiva. Oh, wow. Yeah, they got like mad capoeira in here, bro. Capoeira pack. Oh, the whole pack. Slipping. Stumble backwards. Throw. Yeah, I kind of do want to jump, but that's like in the 90 list. And like the whole point of a jump is just to have a jump animation. Like I don't really think he's gonna be gaining any ground with a jump. All right, what other kind of flips I got? Is that it? Wobbling. Oh my god, his head is just so big. Oh, why is it elevated? Oh, that would have been so good. All right, let me stop there. I have like way too many here already, so. All right. Okay, so let's make a new scene. Let me go brush my teeth. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Okay. Back. Okay, so now that this is kind of here. Huh? How did I zoom out this far? Whoosh. Sorry. Yeah, so I have my beans. I put them on the pot. So they should be on the way. I kind of just looking in my fridge and I have like eggs and stuff that's just been in there. Feel like it's gonna go bad. Check the date on these eggs. And let me not drop them. December 5th, so it's the 20th. I think they're... Today's the 21st, I think, actually. I think they're right on the cusp. I think you have 2 weeks after the expiration date. No, so actually that's a little past 2 weeks. So I don't know, it's really questionable. Damn. I feel bad because I was eating eggs a lot. So I didn't think it would be a problem to buy 2 things at once, but then I just completely stopped eating eggs for whatever reason. Maybe because I started making beans. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to set height because I'm looking at this and it's kind of annoying me right now. Just looks janky right here. There we go. That's what it was before, not painting it, but setting the actual height. Oh, whoa, that looks crazy from underneath. Maybe a little bit more here. There we go. Yeah, in video games, when you get the building mode, like Animal Crossing, they let you do like perfectly like squared off stuff. So the fact that I am having trouble doing this is just like triggering me. All right. Alright, that looks less awful. Alright. Alright. I keep saying alright. Okay, so yeah, let's save this. And let's make a new scene. Wait, what's all this stuff? Sample scene? Oh, right. So then that's the regular, and this is what I made in Blender. So this is already looking better than the Blender one. So, all right, so let's file new scene, or should I just make a scene here? Create scene. And let's call it windscreen. Windscreen. And I think you can make a space between the words, but I don't know, I kind of feel like somewhere along the way that if I do use a space, that something in the future is not going to read the space properly. And the reason I think like this is because I'm pretty sure I named some Pokemon with the space in Pokemon Blue, and then I transferred them to Pokemon Stadium or did something on Pokemon Stadium, and then it cropped off the second half of their name. So I made it a habit to not put spaces in things, especially when it comes to programming. All right, I'm kind of just babbling a lot. All right, so new screen, new scene. So bam. Honestly, let's go back here. Let's copy one, the character, the terrain, and the camera. Copy that. Sample scene, windscreen, and paste it. I'll paste it here, I guess. There we go. I get rid of this directional light, let's put that over here. Actually, the direction, I think the direction determines the shadow. Actually, the shadow just seems to just be there. All right, so sorry for coughing into the mic. I should really turn on a humidifier, and I have one over here. Okay, so I wanted to reset this terrain to just be green. What am I doing? Set height, yes, set height equal to 0. And make the brush big. Okay, set the height equal to 0. So it's just a painting on the ground now. Okay, it's recompiling. I have the stupid little text thing here. Okay, this speed is not bad actually. Oh, this speed is bad. So I think maybe the speed is depending on the... Huh? Never mind. I was gonna say depending on the detail, but it seems like this area he moves faster. What the hell? That makes no sense. 0% sense. Why is that? Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Figure that out later. Alright, so let's get back to the texture brush. Paint everything green. Okay, good. Let's get rid of the... Get rid of this. Okay. And let's zoom in. Okay, this doesn't need to be zoomed in necessarily. This is what needs to be zoomed in. So position pivot. Move it down. Feels like, I was about to say, it feels like it's rotated, but I guess it's not. Rotated on the Z or the Y, but it's not. Move this down. So I don't know, maybe I'll put some trees or some thingy behind them. Some thingy, of course. Some trees or some mountains. Alright, so right here, instead of having him have the regular script, I'm gonna give him the script that I actually didn't even use. So just remove this. Actually, I think maybe now War of the Visions should be up. How about it? I'm already in. It's so annoying, man. Well, actually, it's my own fault because my phone is broken. Alright, gotta get rid of that script and then add a new script. Oh, there it is, actually. Oh, actually, that script has been on. That's probably not good to have a script that isn't really doing anything. Alright, so what this is gonna do, this is gonna create a public variable. So public int, and we're gonna call it moving. and then just make it equal 0. War of the Visions is back up 1,000. Oh lord, 1,900. It looks like I'm gonna have to delete my data. Alright, moving, int moving equals 0. And what we're gonna do is, that should be like, actually that's fine there. No, actually I think it needs to be up here if it's public. AKA a global variable, which you're not really supposed to be doing, but hey. Alright, so moving, and then we're just gonna say random. It's what I'm using for random, random.range. Okay, and I'm gonna do, I forgot how this goes. Main inclusive, max inclusive, okay. So let's do 1 to 3. So that should just have 1 and 2. Actually, that should not update. That should be here in the start. So let's say moving equals random.range. Oh my lord, this keyboard. This keyboard's not good for programming. Script, and then we're gonna also look at the eco script, and then I think I have moving here. Public int moving, okay, and then moving, Control F for moving, not moving. So moving. Ah, this dot set integer moving. Okay. Oh, I might want to use this actually. Oh, I guess player profs got deprecated. I was looking for player profs, but I guess I did it a different way before. Actually, I'm using a new way, so that's probably the better way to do it, honestly. Moving. I forget how to do this. Animator equal get component animator. So I'm gonna copy that and have that in start, and then private animator. Okay. Private animator tor animator. Okay, and then do I have to do anything else with animator to make it animator? That's it, only two lines worth. I'm not even sure if I need to do anything with that. Alright, but let's just keep it that way. And in the update statement, moving, I could just change, I'm just changing moving depending on different things. So I'm not gonna change it, so void update is gonna do nothing. All it's gonna do is set up the integer. Give me 1 second. Ooh. I'm gonna make a mess over here. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that needs to be actually doing anything. Alright, so attached to Unity. Ouch. Ouch. My feet hurt. I've been walking way too much. I think I probably exploded some blood vessels in my feet. All right, so this is attaching, or is it attached? I don't know. Building. Okay, so this is broken, apparently. Let's see if that compiles or not. All right, looks like it will find that change, so that's good. All right, so now we need to make like an entirely new animator, I think. Oh crap, that scared the shit out of me. Where are my animators? Huh? Okay, prefab. Not in prefab. Models. Oh, is it this? Oh, it's that. Okay. All right, so let me make. Is it a new animator that I have to make? I guess so, right? Let me click here. Minimize this stuff. Animator. Okay. So new animator. Creates animator controller and call it dancing. Okay, so open. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our downloads here. Let me just drag this here. I don't see the downloads. Oh, I might have to refresh actually. They might be at the bottom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I downloaded way too many things here. Okay, not a problem. All right, let's just import all of them. Let's just put them into a folder. Create a folder here. Folder dances. And actually I should put that into the models folder. Oh, that is the models folder. Okay. And I'm just gonna throw them all in here. 14 megabytes. Shouldn't be that bad. Alright, and what I'm gonna try to do is drag them into the states and see if I can get them to work. So I'm gonna try to do 2. I guess one of them can be the default. I can't even see the name of these things. Alright, whatever. This one looks cool. Let's do that one. And then this one looks different. Oh, did I download? I think I downloaded that one twice. Called 1991. Okay, so let's see what happens if I just do that. Is it running? All compiler errors have to be fixed. I don't see any compiler errors. Did I change anything? I don't think so, right? Okay, now it should like re-import, I guess. Is it re-importing or no? Or did it do so already? Okay, here we go. Scene view dot repaint. Alright, so did that do anything? What? I don't... Man, come on. Let me see if I could figure out... Oh, I forgot I was gonna... Oh my lord. I'm gonna update my War of the Visions. Oh, messed up already. Why I don't like to multitask sometimes. I don't know, War of the Visions has been messing up every time there's a download for me. So I have my MacBook here, so let's see if I can look up this error. In the meantime, all compiler errors need to be fixed before you can enter playment. Did I mess up again? Oh my lord. All compiler errors have to be fixed. Oh no. Delete downloaded data, so now I have to re-download the whole game. Yay. Double check that I'm on Wi-Fi here. Yep. All compiler errors have to be fixed. In the console. That's not a real error. Prefab instance. Missing prefab. Well, this is the real error right here. The heck? The game is telling me to delete the downloaded data after I already did. Okay, there we go. 3 gigs. That seems like the right amount. So looks like the prefab I need to get rid of. No problem. I don't have that prefab though. Sharing violation on path. Okay, so maybe because I have my MacBook open. All right, let's save this, close out, and try to reopen the project. It's kind of annoying. I'm being annoyed on two ends here, on War of the Visions and on this. So let me go check on my beans and I'll be right back. Okay, so like we have to wait for this to load again. We're waiting for this to load again, so it can be quite a pain. Oh, I forgot I had this bread that they gave me today. Kind of ate a lot of bread already today, though. Kind of in the mood for some noodles too. Alright. This is loading, right? Great, I'm loading like 3 copies of it. This used to double clicking. For safe mode. I guess, I don't. Even if I was in safe mode, I don't really know how to fix that. Oh no, my stream is ending. Oh my god, gotta love Unity. Got to love Unity. The tree must use the NatureSoft occlusion shader, otherwise billboarding lighting will not work correctly. I don't know what's happening here. It says that the stream is not working, but it is working. I don't really know. Alright, let me try to figure out what this error is. Copying assembly. My god, my feet hurt like crazy. I didn't think I walked that much. Copying. Coupling assembly. Copy in assembly. Probably enough. From temp, blah blah blah. From temp. Failed on from temp. Alright, that's probably the same. It says temp, mine says temp Unity engine, but this one says temp C#. So maybe it's the same type of issue. It was Kaspersky screwing it up. I also use Kaspersky. Alright, so I might need to fully restart my computer, to be honest. Because I had this antivirus thingy that I didn't even... I think I wanted... It was a VPN. I don't know why I installed that, dude. And it came with like an antivirus. I think it was like Avira. Yeah. Came with an antivirus that I didn't care about, and it came with a like a safe search bar. Probably install the virus, man. Let me see if I could go to settings and try to delete that. And then I'll have to reboot. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't know when the last time I rebooted was, so yeah. Damn it. I switched app from World of Visions now. The download messed up. Alright, I think these beans are pretty much done. Alright guys, I have noodles. I don't know what am I even saying. I made my beans and I don't know what to eat it with. I have bread, but I don't want to eat the bread because I ate bread 3 times today already. Technically noodles is wheat anyway. So but I have these noodles that are like close to expiration date, so I want to get rid of them. Well, not get rid of them. They're delicious, but I want to eat them. So I might do that. But these beans smell amazing right now. It's black beans. Wow. Really good. Black beans are so easy to make. I mean, aside from cooking time. Can you see that? Yeah. Aside from cooking time, I made them from dry beans, so it took forever. I soaked them for like, while I was at work. And then I cooked them for like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. But if you get them from canned, they're much easier to make. And they're delicious. All I add is salt, cumin, and then some kind of oil, and it's delicious. And I mean water, of course, if you're making them from dry beans. Yeah, great. So I'm getting nowhere because of this dumb error here. Oh, I was gonna check my internet, my this antivirus thing. So what was I gonna say? Crap. Uh, yeah. So any of these will take, like this would take scripting. No, this wouldn't take any scripting. I just need to be able to compile the freaking game. Rotating items would be scripting. Landscape is, I guess it's pretty much done already. If I could get that tree stuff to work. That's not pretty much done. What am I saying? I still want to make mountains and cliffs and stuff. Respawn thing, that will take some scripting. Explode, a little bit of scripting. Text on sign. So this should be loaded. Avira was the name of the stupid thing. Yeah, I don't see Avira anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna see if these eggs are still good. Actually, I ate one the other day. And it was still good. Oh, hold on. Beans are giving me life right now. we couldn't eat meat for some reason, I think I'd be fine because beans are delicious. It just basically tastes like meat. Or like a stew or something. I really need to just start deleting shit from my computer. I really, honestly, probably best to just start over at this point. One other thing that I could do too, I think I remember seeing that these errors could be due to my thing being out of date. My Visual Studio. But you know what? I might just close out of this and just try to do it on the Mac. At least it's been working on the Mac. Not even entirely sure how to update this. Honestly, I shouldn't even. I'm gonna update the Mac, but I'm just gonna leave it alone because the Mac one is working. So, yeah. I have all these cool animations that I can't even try out. Let's try to get OBS going on the Mac. More than ish. I'm back. I'm back enough. These stupid noodles that I just made. I forgot. Like, I'm used to making noodles from dry noodles, so I forgot that if you use like, they come in like pre-made packages where they're like a little bit cold, but you can just, all you need to do is really heat them up a little bit. And if you start from there, you really just need like 30 seconds or something. These are pretty much plain noodles. I added a little bit of salt and oil, but I can't even taste it. But honestly, I'm in it for the texture more than anything else. And because I boiled it for so long, the texture is like really messed up. Oh, this is from FF7. I thought this was Tactics. I actually thought it was Tactics Advanced. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can just switch the stream to the Mac. I need to get the URL key, whatever. YouTube. Connect account. Just looking to see which email I use for YouTube. Okay, that's the one. Oh, crap, that's not the one. Redo this, please. Oh no. Did I just like deny myself and lock myself out? Alright. Authorized. Okay, so now I am connected here. I got my own chat window now, apparently. Alright, let me see if I can stop this screen and continue it on the Mac. I'm gonna lose the music, but not the worst. Let's see what happens. Let me switch desks here first. Yeah. Ob's link. Oh, cool. Let me, I guess, start.